The creator economy in 2026 is highly volatile. Strategies that worked flawlessly 2 years ago are breaking down, leaving thousands stagnant while others thrive. Consider two creators. At the end of the month, they both check their dashboards. Each has hit exactly 1 million views. For the exact same volume of traffic, Creator A walks away with $300. Creator B earns $15,000. Virality is no longer a guaranteed path to wealth. In this environment, raw volume is a poor predictor of actual income. Before a single cent hits a bank account, every view must survive 3 distinct economic filters. In 2026, views are a vanity metric. Revenue is an engineered outcome. The first filter is the policy gate. In July 2025, YouTube began a massive purge of what they labeled inauthentic content. Videos generated entirely by bots, scripts, or pure AI, like automated slideshows with robotic voices, now yield $0. In many cases, those channels face permanent termination. There is a specific exception. You can use AI tools to generate voiceovers or speed up editing, but only if a human is actively directing the final story. The monetization algorithm explicitly checks for this balance. It requires human creativity combined with AI efficiency to approve a channel for ad revenue. Without a verifiable human editorial element, the view is economically dead before an advertiser can even bid on it. Once a view passes the gate, it hits the market multiplier. This is determined by the niche, by the geography, and the format. This chart shows the disparity between niches. Tier 1 categories like finance and legal command rates between $15 and $50 per thousand views. Advertisers pay this because a single lead in these spaces can be worth thousands. Compare that to Tier 4, like gaming or generic vlogs. Here, advertisers are buying generic attention, paying only a tiny fraction of the top-tier rates. Geography also dictates the ceiling. A viewer in the United States routinely generates 3 to 5 times more revenue than a viewer watching the same content in a Tier 3 market. There is a 95% ad revenue gap between long-form video and shorts. Shorts revenue is pooled across the entire feed and split among all creators. Long-form video remains the primary revenue engine because it allows for direct per-video ad placements. Short-form clips are a tool for reach. Long-form content is the requirement for ad income. The final filter is the platform tax, the cut taken from fan funding and memberships. Creators with 500 subscribers can now access the early tier of the partner program, unlocking super chats and channel memberships. This comparison shows the long-term cost of percentage-based fees. On a $10,000 monthly membership goal, YouTube takes a $3,000 cut. Patreon takes over $1,300. High earners are increasingly moving to zero-commission platforms. They pay a flat monthly fee, keeping their revenue intact regardless of how they scale. Those percentages that seem small at the start eventually become the absolute largest expense in a creator's entire business. To apply this logic to your own channel, you have to read your analytics in a specific order, prioritizing viewer behavior metrics over raw revenue. This dashboard illustrates the necessary sequence. First, check click-through rate to see if the packaging worked. Second, check retention to see if the pacing held attention. Third, review traffic sources to find the viewer's intent. Revenue per mil, or RPM, is checked last. Your income is the downstream result of those first 3 behavioral metrics. Today, the most successful YouTubers no longer operate as simple content uploaders. They manage independent, diversified media operations. Stop treating every view equally. Use shorts to grab attention, human-enhanced long-form video to capture top-tier ad rates, and flat fee tools to build a community that you actually control.